Everyone, my name is Jess and today I wanted to talk about how to get motivated to call customers, fired up, excited. I don't know if you're in a sales rut or you are just not picking up the phone. Sometimes we get into this as salespeople, so I thought this would be an excellent topic, especially heading into summer, how to get geared up. So let's get started. All right, so I'm going to break it down in 5 easy tips on how to get geared up to call customers. Now, before I get started, if you'd go ahead and hit that subscribe button below, it would really help me out. And at the end of this video, if you like it, feel free to give me a thumbs up. All right, let's get started. So number 1 would be do your research. Nothing is more embarrassing if you A, don't know what the customer does, B, you don't know where they stand in the industry, who their competitors are, and what their key vision and mission is for their business. If you go on Google, I would say go on Google, go on LinkedIn, check out the latest news, check out who they're hiring. This is a great way to find out, is their company expanding, what type of roles are important to them. Most likely they're gonna hire roles for their pain points at the organization. So this is a great tip to look into a customer's organization. There's other ways to do research, but I find LinkedIn, especially in Canada, to be the most helpful. Now, number 2 would be understand what you are selling. Now, you don't need to be the wizard, especially if you have a large portfolio of products. You don't need to be the wizard on knowing everything, but definitely be an expert on what does the product do? How can the product help the customer? Or be resourceful and find out who those experts are when you do find a customer or an opportunity, or you want to solve the pain point of a customer. Know who to get them in touch with at your organization. So again, either become an expert or become very, very resourceful to the customer. That way you can provide some sort of value. Now, number 3 would be, this was happening a lot when we were not doing virtual sales, but look at yourself. Look at yourself, have a mirror, smile, laugh, tell a joke. It always gets me going of like, okay, I can call a customer. I think a long time ago, they used to give out mirrors to go on your monitor so that you would look at yourself, so you would smile while talking to a customer. Now that we have Zoom or any other video conferencing, I find a lot of people end up looking at their box anyways. So whether you look at your box or you have a mirror, science says that it helps. I believe it helps. I laugh at myself all the time, so you should try that as well. Now, the 4th one would be to stand up or walk around. Now, I don't know if you're fortunate enough to have a standing desk. I have one here. It makes all the difference when I'm trying to talk to a customer. It gets my blood flowing, my brain going. You can also take your phone call on the road or walk around. It is getting to be summer here in Canada, so it is a great time to either take your customer calls outside and take notes on your phone, or just try to walk around your house a little bit. It will help move your body and be a little bit more conversational than robotic, especially if you're so fixed to your desk. And the last tip, we're already here. Tip number 5 would be, especially for remote sales, call a coworker or invite them to your customer call. There is nothing that gets me more fired up as somebody is listening to me. They're either learning from me or they are going to provide me feedback at the end of the call. It gets, I don't know, when you're sitting in an office and you're making calls to customers, there's such a great vibe. So I suggest you do this on Zoom. You can share your audio or you can share your screen when calling a customer, or go ahead and invite them to the customer call so they can listen. This is probably the number 1 thing of how I get fired up to call customers or partners. So I hope those were beneficial for you. I'm curious what your tips are for calling customers and getting excited to call customers, because we can all be in this rut. And that is the end of the video. So again, if you liked it, feel free to give a thumbs up, and I will see you next week. Thanks everyone. Take care. Bye-bye.